Good girl. This is my lovely assistant, Frida Kamala Mánlapaz. She is my bestie, and she watches me paint every time I'm here in my studio. My name is Joey Mánlapaz. I'm a photorealist painter, and I primarily paint cityscapes of Washington, D.C. The topography, the cityscape, has changed tremendously. And I noticed that every time I would paint a particular building, it would get demolished the next month. So I have this reputation of putting a hex on the buildings. I know the city pretty well because I grew up here. And I eventually just focused on the cityscape and have covered most of the quadrants of Washington, D.C. This piece, I call it No Mask, No Service. And this it harkens to the time during COVID. I was interested in the colorful things that were hanging all over the place on the hot dog vendor stand. And this is because when I was little, I was born in the Philippines, I would remember these vendors on the streets, and they are loaded with lots of candies, everything and anything. And the colors are vivid, they're fiery, they're hot, they're warm. So I somehow naturally just bring this out in my palette, in my brush. And of course, in DC, we used to have a lot of hot dog vendors. And again, I put a hex on them and somehow they all disappeared. So memory is very important to me because I immigrated here to the United States with my parents when I was a young teen. And, as a young teen, you don't really have an idea of the city where you were born. So it harkens back to the memories that I have and trying to remember that for my own sake. It wasn't really for anybody's sake. It was really more for me. They have become like pages of my diary, so to speak. And I look back at some of the works that I've done, and it's interesting, it's nostalgic to realize that, wow, the city of Washington has changed so much. And in so many ways, I have also changed with it.